Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gemma's Window. If you have followed the calculations in the information box below or jumped onto my website at gemmaswindow@gmail.com and checked out the calculations there for how to get to your power year number, and you have concluded you're a power year number 9, then you are at the right place. Hiya, nines. How are you this month of May 2020? Hey, nines, you are in the month of 5. Now, nines, your power year number will not change again for the year, but your monthly number does change, and that's where I come in. I will be there for you to tell you what your month is, and I'm going to now refresh your memory on what these numbers mean. Now, 9 is the last number in the cycle. It goes up to 10, and then it starts all over again. And 9 is the conclusion of things or the ending of things, and it can be a very exciting time. It doesn't have to be that everyone's dying around you. It can be a very exciting year for you, full of changes and new beginnings, or things that have been put in motion already and have ended, and getting prepared for new beginnings coming up. You're in a month of 5, and a month of 5 is a lot to do with changes. It has a lot to do with communication and good communication, written work, presentations. It can have some travel and adventure wound up in it. And sometimes it can be jack of all trades, master of none, or we can look at it as master of all trades, because sometimes a 5 can spread, when you're influenced by 5, you can spread yourself too thin, have too many irons in the fire. But the thing is, 5, about 5, I'm calling you 5, and you're not a 5, you're a 9. You can be good at all the things too. You might be spread very thin, and you may be doing everything this particular month because it's only a month, where you may really cover your tush, but not want to keep up at that kind of pace. Okay, nines. So let's take a look, nines. We're going to start like we always do. We start in business, we move to relationship, we go to any question that you have. What's the answer? What's going to happen? We're going to take our deck of cards here. We're going to use 3 different tarot decks. We're going to use numerology. We're going to use my clairvoyance and the meanings of the cards, of course, and we're going to see what answers we can conjure up for you today, nines, in the area of, let's start with those nines who have a job. Okay, nines, you're working, you have a job. Let's see what's going on there for you in this month of 5, where there could be some changes going on. Well, 5s, we have a really nice card for you. 5s, I keep doing that. Don't worry, 9s. I know I'm talking about you. 9s, we have a really nice card for you, and it's the World card, and it's where we find you now. And it's kind of like the culmination of all things, and it can be the ending of a period of time. This could be the be-all, end-all job that you're in. It could turn into the job that you've always wanted, or takes you to a promotion that you've always wanted. It's got a lot of components that you're good at in it. It can also mean, it can, nines, because you're in this year of 9, and this is an ending card, it can also mean the ending of a particular job. The only thing is, why I don't really feel that, or if it is, you get right back up on the bandwagon very quickly, is because the card that's coming into being for you is the 8 of Pentacles, which is extremely successful in a materialistic way. 8 is a very successful number where you you have a lot of self-motivation and that you're dependent on a lot. It's just a great card. It's a financial successful card. So if indeed one door does close, or you get put onto a different even project within the same job, you're going to be doing very, very well. Now, prior to this, there was a lot of worry and concern over something. But you're definitely, that's wrapping up, because again, when the world cards follows that, it's saying, well, those worries and that anxiety is also going to be suspended or end, because you've got the World Cup there saying, well, those days are over and you are moving into this calmer time and feeling good and feeling confident about yourself. So that's a nice read, nines, in this month of 5. Now let's talk about this month of 5 with the changes and the fluctuations that are possible. Now, they don't have to be bad changes. They can be really good changes, or they can be changes that you have created in this month of May. But something that's obvious is that at work, where you thought you were doing one thing, you may just be doing another thing. Or you thought you were working for one person and you may just be working for somebody else now. All of a sudden something shifts. But the card coming into being is a lovely, lovely, successful, financially successful, contented work card where you're feeling good about yourself, and perceptions are good, 9, about you too. Let's take a look now at 9s who are looking for work or maybe looking for a job change. 9s, I just want to throw it out there at you that this entire reading is for you. So if you have a job, and I say something in this section where we're trying to hone in on people looking for work, and I say something and it resonates with you, or vice versa for people who are looking for a job, and I just did a reading for people who have one. It's all for you. Everything I say is for you, 9s. It's for you. So, I mean, if you know it applies, if you know that sounds just like you, you don't have to worry about every little thing, because I am trying to divide it up, make it more specific to you, and make it more interesting too, that way. Back to my point, 9s, we're going to look at those of you who are looking. This is right place, right time, 9s. And I want to tell you, if something suddenly ends or suddenly ended, you're going to be right back up on and moving. And it's right place, right time, right match of personalities. There's going to be issues and complications, perhaps before it gets started or while you're working it out, but there's no big hurdles. They are just a bunch of normal issues and complications that would happen with anyone, anywhere, at any time. It's nothing that you aren't going to be able to handle. Somebody's got their eye on you, or had their eye on you, or comes through for you, and it's meant to be that way. So you're in this month of 5 for these change-aroos, and in these cards there's the potential, particularly if you're looking for work or looking for a change, there's a potential for something to move very quickly and a change, but it really is a very nice solid thing you're moving into or onto. Okay, 9s, let's move to relationship. Now let's take a look at 9s who are in a relationship right now. Again, anything that we say as far as relationship applies to all of you, 9s. If you say, oh, that sounds like me, then you're meant to hear it. So take note of whatever the outcome is of that section. But let's start in mind, because I like to try to be more specific, for 9s who are in a relationship, and let's see how that's going. Okay. Okay, this is nice. Nines, what I feel like I have is the first card I pulled was you really backed into a corner. And you're backed against the wall, and you're not really sure what to do or how to handle a situation. And so I'm thinking, okay, well, that would be okay, maybe in your romantic situation, there's an issue and you're just not sure how to handle it or what to do. But then I pulled a card that shows that oftentimes it is not about the person you're in a relationship with, but other people that are meaningful to you. They could be your kids. They could be your very, very good friends, but you're very worried and you're very concerned about them and you're just not sure what to do. And you've got the freedom to make a choice. You've got the freedom to talk to them. You've got a freedom to yell at them. You've got a freedom to pull away from them or move towards them, but you just don't know what to do. And what I have coming into fruition is I feel like there is going to be cause for celebration, and that whoever it is you're worried about is going to be making some kind of headway. They're only halfway to where they're going to be or where they want to be or what the goal is, but they are going to be making some kind of headway, and it is going to be some kind of a relief. And see, you haven't had to do anything, because whatever it is you're doing, and whatever it is they're doing, and whatever it is the universe is doing, there will be changes to the person that you're worried about, or people that you're worried about, to advance, that you didn't have to figure out for them or go out and do for them. Okay, nines, let's move on to those of us nines who are looking for love in this month of changes, in this month of May, in this month of 5. And we're looking for love, and we want to know why we can't find it. Are we going to find it? Where is it? Is it boomeranging back? What's the story? What can we expect in this month of 5 in quarantine when it comes to looking for love? No, here's something, nines. Here's a new one. This is a new one on me. Is I feel like, nines, you've got a bit of a roving eye or a roving heart. There, no, don't get insulted, because just because I'm getting an impression, I might be wording it wrong. There might be that you have a little dissatisfaction in a relationship, and you think that you can do better, or that everybody else thinks you can do better, or something like that. But I feel like there's something that's not concluded properly, or something that you haven't looked at properly or taken care of properly before you begin a new relationship. You got to solve some issues before you change. Now, in this month of 5, when change is running rampant for you, nines, you might have somebody drop out of the sky that wants to reunite the love or meet with you, or somebody at work who finally asks you out. But I feel like the message here is don't be hasty, because there is something that you're not putting out a fire of some kind completely before you're leaving the campsite. You've got to be thorough in something before you just make a mad dash and jump into something too quickly. And I feel like you may just be given that opportunity in this month to learn about yourself, and to have the discipline to say, no, I just can't do that. I just can't do that. It can even be something as, it doesn't have to be this great big movement in your life. It can be something like, someone says, well, come on, you can meet me. You can come out and meet me. and you're saying, well, we're really not supposed to go out and socialize, and you could come and back and jeopardize the people who are living at home because we're in a quarantine. You see, that's not putting out the fire in the camp before you leave the campsite, because putting out the fire in the camp would be to see out the quarantine to the end and then to make safe choices moving forward, because just because we get out of quarantine doesn't mean the threat's over. It's not. It's got to run its course. We live in a huge country with airplanes that go to other countries. So you got to put one fire out, whatever it is, before you start another one. Oh, nines, that's heavy and profound. Let's put these cards away, nines. Let's go to our final section, and that is to ask any question you'd like to ask, nines. Ask any questions you would like to ask, and I am going to ask the universe for the best outcome you can expect in this month of May. In this month of May for this question, because I'm looking at your month of 5 as an influence. I'm looking at your year of 9 influencing. And I'm not doing a one-on-one reading where I'm looking at a year ahead. I'm doing a general reading where I'm looking at month to month. So, okay, let's take a look at what if that's the same card we pulled for you already. What's the answer to whatever your very specific question is that you have in this month of May? What's going to happen with this? How's this going to go? Blah, blah, blah. What I have here is that there's kind of like a change of leadership, or a new positive perception that comes into play, because who or what was reprimanded in the past, you're a part of that. There seems to be some kind of independent movement forward, like an original thought, an original idea, a new idea, a change in course that maybe was your idea. And like I did mention the word reprimand to you, is that I feel like somewhere in the mix, somebody got told off, got a slap on the wrist. Maybe you gave somebody a telling off or a slap on the wrist, and you said, here. This can be in romance, this can be in work, this could be with a friend. And you said, let me just show you. And an original idea is taken off with, and it's a change off course, and it turns out to create a fantastic relationship between you and the people who are presently involved in your question, and the people who could be involved in the future with your question. Because if you're working for somebody and you're responsible or take it on to find a new client or a new path, and you say, no, we really need this product. We don't need this product, we need this product. And they say, well, okay, take it away, but man, are you going to fall on your face, man, if this doesn't work. Well, it ends up that it doesn't just work, it works beautifully. So if you have an original idea or a different change of direction, and you're feeling maybe not so confident in pursuing that, in whatever area of your life you're talking about, and this could be health. Say you have a health situation, and you're saying, I don't think it's that, or I don't think it's that. I think I need a different opinion, or a different type of doctor, or a different way of healing. This new and insightful original idea, and anything that you're talking about, could provide my very, very favorite and best card as far as relationship goes. And it could make one of the greatest relationships of your life between you. And it's okay if it's a product. It's okay if you're not dealing with the company of the product and it's just the product, but it just works. This original idea, and where you're a little bit nervous about, works. Or this new avenue you'd like to pursue, or this new person you'd like to pursue, or you want to go after somebody that you had a while ago, and now you think you're ready. You're ready to once and for all try to make a go of it. Nines, I thank you so much for joining Jemma's Window. If you would like to know more about me, or get in touch with me, have a private reading, just jump on to my website at gemmaswindow@gmail.com. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you. Okay, nines, until next time, bye for now.